Hello everyone watching on YouTube and welcome back to more Persona 5 The Royal, the stream that almost didn't happen. My power went out today for like an hour and a half, but it's back now, and hopefully it's gonna stay back, or else this is gonna be a really short YouTube video. We'll see what happens. I remember last time we just had like infinite cutscenes, and so I ran through everything really fast, and now I think we have to talk to the cat and Futaba.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. Yeah, you know, I mean, you really should have stashed it away better if you were gonna keep it, but it happens. So late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Yeah, a little bit. You should go home or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night. You definitely not sleeping in my room with me, that's for sure. Looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation. Got pretty close though. Can't go do anything?
Hey.
No! No, you dumb cat.
Yep.
Alright, well, we gotta go to bed. Don't brothers and sisters sleep together sometimes? Yeah, when they're like...
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
When they're like younger than 10 years old, maybe. In fact, I'd say like, if you reach the age of like 6, that shouldn't be happening.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That sounds like a pretty slick deal. Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I mean, there was a choice. Technically speaking. I didn't know it would... I mean, I did, but like, Joker didn't know it would spin out into this.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in the me that believes in the you, Coffee Daddy.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Coffee Daddy truly is the greatest.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Should we tell him about the fact that our cat can talk? Should probably bring that up sometime.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Ketchy suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. Pallid fella. What does pallid mean, chat? I feel like I've heard that word before, but I don't remember what it means. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man? Just let me dream a little. I can't blame him. That's a lot of money. Pallid means you have poor health? Oh, okay. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. The day when they offered me so much money that I betrayed you all. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
I mean, more like a manga, but basically. Straight from Google, pallid is of a person's face. It means they're pale, typically because they have bad health. Okay. Learn something new every day.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
Kamoshida was definitely a scumbag. As were honestly everyone except Futaba was a scumbag, for sure.
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
He was definitely a criminal, though.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Let's just all agree that every last one of you who isn't me is to blame. You can all share blame equally, and then all go on to fix it.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Oh, watch it, Ryuji. Be careful there, you're on television.
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, I'm just gonna be the one to say it. If punching an inanimate object makes him feel better about it a little bit, go for it, dude. It's not like you're hurting anyone.
Hey, what do you think?
I think we should pick something up and throw it at the wall. That normally makes me feel better. Just make sure you pick up something that isn't expensive, like the cat. Throw the cat.
Why did we lose?
We haven't lost yet.
What did we do wrong?
I don't think we lost sight of our goal. We were stopping scumbags from being scumbags. I feel like we've been doing the right thing. I'm just gonna say they baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
I have been acting like myself this entire time. If anyone hasn't been acting like, quotation marks, themselves, it was you, cat.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
That was never... do not say we. I hate when people do this. I am not a part of your we.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
I did not do this. I was not clinging on to fame. I was identifying scumbags and stopping them.
We were meant to be the righteous Phantom Thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
There is no we here. I am not a part of that.
I'm so irritated with myself.
I'm irritated with you too.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too. But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
That's quitter talk. We don't abide by that here.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
That was very wishy-washy of you.
Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, an actual phone call. Okay. Phantom Thieves are a democracy, so because the majority messed up, that becomes we, even if Haru and Joker didn't participate to the mistakes. See, chat, this is why my chat is a dictatorship. Because, as we all know, democracy actually sucks and is terrible. Dictatorship's where it's at.
About me yelling earlier,
Yeah, you do that a lot. I'm used to it.
being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
You too?
From one bro to another.
It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Things will turn around.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
What a stand-up guy that Ryuji is. Oh, now it's texting. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? The guy who has all of the evidence that could get us thrown into prison? I think that's who he thinks he is. Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Can I do anything? I can. But I can't go anywhere. No. Darn it. What do I even do then? I don't need stats. I'm gonna fuse the coffee dragon. I've had literally no opportunity to do so. Hey, you got anything on the evil website of death yet? Should be arriving? Words? Arriving? Clearly I need to crack open a cold one. Guess I'll make tools? I don't even need to make tools, do I? I have 17 lockpicks! Is there anything to do? What do I even need at this point? Like, our stats are maxed. Is there anything to read? I've already done, like, everything. This is just how to locate places. I mean, I guess I'll read this.
Make sure you close up.
Peace out, Coffee Daddy. Mysterious Milady's achievements were quite numerous. This woman's skills were quite amazing, but I can't help but feel shocked by how brazen she was.
Whoa.
At times she changed her name, always keeping her true identity in the dark. Yeah, I mean, I could have made, like, coffee or curry, but we honestly don't need it. You finished reading Woman in the Dark? Goodness, there are so many ways to trick people, so many secret techniques and maneuvers. I'm sure you learned a bit more about the proficiency you'll need to smoothly get by in this world. Great, awesome. More proficiency I don't need. Fantastic. I want to get to the deadline already so I can max out more confidants. We have so many people that are close to being maxed. I need it. Oh man, we're down to 20%. Deleted by admin.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
No, don't you dare. I will stop you. You will not end me. Only I get to end me. Or one of the waifus, maybe, depending.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.